Welcome back everyone to another beautiful edition of CSP Landscapes in the sun with me, Chris.
And me, Corey.
You don't know. Life is good. It's a new week. We're getting this big job finally finished. We've had some drama on this one, haven't we?
A lot of emotional stress.
A lot of emotional stress and dramas. Sometimes you always get the odd little problem here and there with a job, but obviously when it's a big, full-scale job, you end up with little problems here and there. They accumulate into big problems. So we have had a lot of stresses on this one. The weather, main factor. Obviously we started it in January, it pissed it down. It was icy. We couldn't lay slabs because the temperatures were low. Temperatures were dropping below 3, so we were struggling. This was all clay underneath, so it was filling up with water dead bad. It was really bad clay. This was all a bog everywhere where we tread. It was a nightmare, wasn't it, basically? Every job that we did, we go one step forward, 3 back. We just create more problems. And in the end, we smashed it and did what we could, and we said, look, we're gonna have to leave the job for a bit and come back after we've done another few jobs, and that's what we did. And now we're back finishing it, and we're at the finish line, and the sun's come out to do it. This lad's tripled up his skills. He's smashing it, and we're all good. We're just doing the final bits. Could have just left it as it was, but we don't do that here, do we, Corey? We go round and we do a proper job.
Perfectionists.
We're perfectionists. We're cleaning all the drains out. We're going round cleaning every little last bit of dirt and grime and excess. You will get little bits like this, look. So I left this bit. I've been round and done everything, but oh yeah, I've got Crocs on because I forgot I ripped my boots Friday, and I've come back Monday and I've gone, oh yeah, I've got no booties. So now I'm in Crocs, but they're in work mode, so don't worry. But you'll get little overspills where your fingers have been. You don't sometimes see it, so you just go around with a knife and you just mechanically remove it like that. Boom. You get all of that off like that. And then we go with our little scouring pad thing like this one. And then we start getting all that off like that. Every last little bit, we just come back in, scrape it, clean it. We've gone round whole job doing that this morning, haven't we, mate? Which is obviously time consuming. Most people just leave them and don't bother, but you don't see a lot of it, but you gotta do it, you gotta get it done. Last week, remember all them bits of SPR I showed you have gone? We've done the same thing with that, removed them all. This is just excess dirt off my trousers. I had flow point on my trousers, so that's it. All jet washed, all cleaned. Going around doing all the finishing bits, cleaning all the fronts of the slabs off. Same thing again, cleaning them, polishing them up. What else we doing, cause? Oh, siliconed. I've siliconed all the front of that up nicely. So that polycarbonate roof. Siliconed all the front up, and then I've gone down with my Stanley and smoothed it all off, tops and bottoms, so that looks nice. Now finishes it off, no water's going to get in there. Someone on the YouTube said you can get a strip that goes on the bottom, so I'll have a look for that, but that allows water to get through still, so I'll have a look, see if you can or not. But yeah, that's all tied up. Customers keeps coming in and doing bits. When they're not here, I've got to get in and just cut this off here. Oh, she's already done it. There's a bit here. That needs cutting off, just little bits. Going around, tidying it all up. Got a DPC membrane there, which we've put up to stop any water going up there. Climbers are going in. Grass is looking beautiful. Customers put some little planters there. Yeah, it's all coming together, mate, isn't it? It's all coming together.
It is.
So nice. It's Monday.
Eventually.
Corey's tight. Yeah, eventually. We'll be glad to get off this though, won't you? As bad as that sounds, but it's been a long one, and we'll be glad when it's done and move on to the next one.
Never ending.
It is. Does seem like a never-ending job, this one. Big job. 2 men. A lot of work involved, especially when treacherous weather that we've had. So we've got to get in here, do this now, get that all flow pointed. We cleaned all that Friday, look how dirty it is. It's filthy, all the birds keep just chucking stuff off and all soil integrating everywhere, so it's we need to re-clean all this, get down here, gotta finish these cuts off, do that, get that manhole in. Guys coming to clear all the crap off the front, and then we can clear all that. And we're away, aren't we, mate? Yeah. We're done. What else we got to do? A bit more turf in here, look. So where I've laid my slab, I'm going to cut that back out and re-turf that back up to there. Got a few rolls left. Happy days. Happy bloody days. Right, let's get cracking then and get it done. In fact, nah, let's not do that. Let's go to the cob shop first and get some food. Sound better?
Bad boy.
Let's go.
Bad boy.
Right then folks, wow. What a day, and we're getting it done, aren't we? That's all the flow pointing just about, well, not just about, done, apart from the clean up. But a bit of a drama, I was just cleaning off my flow point. I thought my flow point looked a bit funny. And I just found this poor little guy over in it. I think he might still be alive. They're all huddled up there. Don't know if he's after the water or what, but I'm going to try my best to save him. A little newt, I think, and then see what I can do with him. I'll see if I can save the poor guy. I don't think there's any water or anything around here, so anyway, I'll ask ChatGPT what the best thing I can do for him is and try and help him out. Watch this space, let's come back and see if we can help him. Right then, update on Neil the newt. I think it's a newt. Let's turn this camera and get down. I filled this with water and chucked him under, which he liked and started swimming about, and then I've emptied the water, but he's still like trying to be in the water, so I might put a bit more in there. But his back leg there, look, is all smashed up. Poor guy. Don't know what else to do with him. I might just put a bit more water in there and then leave him to his own devices, isn't it? I like trying to help animals, but I think the more you help them, the more you end up hurting them, don't you? Doing more bad stuff to it, Corey. But he was just lying on his back in the flow point, all messed up, and now he seems to be better. ChatGPT says that they absorb chemicals through the skin, so don't touch them, which is obviously too late. So maybe he's absorbed some of that flow point through him, but he seems to want to stay in the water, so I might just put a little down in the bottom and then leave him to it, poor guy. There's no ponds around here to chuck him in, so I think maybe the soil's the best bet, but there is a little bird over there. Will that bird eat him? We'll keep an eye on Neil anyway and make sure he's all right. Sad update, folks. Neil the newt died. He's dead. Tried our best, but unfortunately he died. Rest in peace, my friend, under the flowers. Just getting a bit of soap onto our sponge, and we're giving these windowsills a good cleaning. Just any little bits where you've been touching with your hand, them clean before we jet wash them. That's that job. Corey's getting down there and putting the gravel in. So we've gone for pea gravel on this one, which we don't normally, but I had to tie back into pea gravel. And the customers had pea gravel up the top here, which is what they wanted, and obviously we've had to go back for pea gravel there, which ties it back in. Otherwise, if we had a different gravel there, it would look odd when you look down it. There'd be too much contrast going off, two different contrasting things. And come round here and had a different gravel here that tied into them, and another different gravel would have looked odd. So once it's washed, it's not a bad match anyway. It looks okay to these. It's a similar colour, so that's it. Normally go for like a bit of a more expensive gravel, but this time we've had to tie it back in, and that's it. It's all looking nice. Got to get in and jet wash all this. There's that manhole, look. Cut that in yesterday. Luckily it worked bang on that joint, which was nice. It doesn't usually work like that, but it worked bang on that joint, so that was nice yesterday. Get that in, and that's all good. We're just waiting for the rubbish man to come and get all the rubbish yet again. He's meant to come at 10, it's now getting late in the afternoon, and gotta wait for him to come so we can jet wash all like that and get everywhere clean. So we're coming around, finishing all these little bits of cleaning, getting everywhere spotless before we give it a final jet wash. Right, thank God for that, we are done. This job is tied up and finished. Well, almost finished. Spin you around, look. Got rid of all this crap. Just need to have a good wash down here. Couldn't take a few bits, so got to get rid of that and get the hose pipe and give her a wash. These gates are being done, so we've left this little gap that needs concrete in when these are in. What do you reckon? What a job. Excuse the light reflecting off everything. Some work gone into this, I'll tell you that. Hell of a lot of work. New turf, block paver border, pergola's been built, polycarbonate twin wall roof, silicone the front. We're going to get some tape. You can get some breathable tape to go on the back, so we're going to get some tape that goes on the back, slabbed in there. Got that nice little feature at the front. Raised bed's been built, all this gravel's been put in, all this soil's gone in. 8 ton of soil's gone in all this. Took all that crappy old wall down. God. Drainage channels, manholes, recess lids gone in, new steps gone in. All up here, all the miters on the corners. A lot of work for 2 blokes this. All these steps and stuff, and the pathway's been took out, so it's now usable space. It's all starting to come together. Go up here, done. Pathway, manhole. Everything's been flow pointed in between with the charcoal flow point. All the miters on the corners, equal sizes. A lot of work. A lot of work. But I think on this one, the end result certainly speaks for itself. There's not many people out there willing to go to this level to do it like this, because it's back-breaking, time-consuming. Drainage channels all the way around. Water butt's there because the customer wants that to go into the water butt. Just to do things right. All been piped in properly, as you saw. It's a lot of work, people, especially for 2 guys. Well, 1 guy and a labourer as they will, but we've done it. We've smashed it. I'm proud of us both. We've absolutely nailed it. Done really well. Really well. Really happy with this one. Really happy. And on to the next one. So give us a subscribe if you want, give us a like and a hype, it all helps out. We're a growing channel and we like to put, we put a lot of work in, a lot of effort, and we're doing loads for these jobs, so give us a bit back, help us out. Thank you, people. Catch you on the next one.